I have been on YouTube for over nearly 8 years now, and I have gotten nowhere. We always hear about doing this, doing that when it comes to content, um, taking down your niche and being specific with your niche. But I've always told everybody that I'm not a specific niche type of person. I am everywhere. I have my hands in a lot of everything, and if I want to talk about it, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about just one specific thing. But it seems like in order to grow, or at least what people are saying, in order to grow, you need to dumb down your niche and be specific. I can't do that. I started with many different niches. I started my channel off as a trucker doing trucking content, and I've seen a lot of people grow from that. And I think that's another reason why um, I have not succeeded the way I thought I would when it came to YouTube, is because I always base my channel off of what others are doing. So, like I said before, I started off with trucking. Uh, I did, what would you call it, like a baby channel when my children were young. I've also turned it into how to, a how to channel, how to build things, review channel, like on grills and stuff like that, gardening, um, even had a podcast on here, and I did not see any growth when it came to my channel. I was stagnant at nearly 450 subscribers for the longest period, and that was mainly truckers on there. But I also blame myself for not being consistent. I was not very consistent when it came to YouTube. And right around the election time, I became a little bit more consistent, and my channel did start to grow. But it was consistent in a political type way, you know, just talking about politics. Well, not even talking about politics. I was just reading a book, to tell you the truth. And from reading that book, or reading a couple of books, I gained nearly, I'm not sure, nearly 1,200 subscribers. After I finished reading that book, or those books, my subscribers went down because of the fact that, once again, I became inconsistent again. But I have a reason behind that. The reason being, we went through a huge storm, and within that time period of that storm, we had no power for 11 days. And my mind was more on survival than on social media. So I wasn't consistent in that form right there. When I got back on, it was sporadic as far as trying to post. Um, but we had a hurricane, and they say that you can go through, what is it called? A hurricane. Um, I forget the term, but it's basically you're just bummed out from the event of the hurricane. And yeah, I was just drop dead tired. So a few things have happened since that hurricane that has kept me from being, I guess you could say, consistent once again. But now I'm back, right? Once I finally got back, I noticed that my subscribers went down maybe 60, 70 people. Um, that that hurt, right? But I believe that it was because of the content I was posting. Like I said before, I was posting stuff about political, not giving my political background. I'm not even really a political type of person. But maybe that just wasn't the content for them after the aftermath of talking about, other stuff other than politics. So, with that being said, like, I am on this journey to be more consistent with my content and not listen, well, taking some information from people, but not listen to everything that they say, because you will run yourself ragged trying to listen to what everybody says. Don't put this, use this hashtag, don't use this hashtag, use this thumbnail, don't use this thumbnail. And I'm just going to speak about my everyday life. I've been through a lot. And with that being said, if you like me for me, then cool. But if you feel like you're wanting to see just one side content, I can't do that for you. I cannot provide that for you. And maybe this is not the channel for you. But I see the ones that stick around and will rock out like that. Now, when it comes to those of you that want to pursue content creation, right? Just be yourself, authentically yourself. I know, and right now I'm trying to give y'all a piece of information, I guess, like, but this is all I can do is just be encouraging to those that want to take this path, because I've seen my channel grow and I've seen my channel drop dramatically. I've also seen myself start to stress because of the fact of me just looking and just wondering what the creator insight um, is saying. My analytics, always scrolling through, trying to refresh to see, have I hit that 3,000 at 3,000 watch hours, or the 4,000 watch hours in the subscribers and stuff. I'm just going to leave it alone, to be honest with you, because it's going to drive me crazy, and I believe that it's going to drive you crazy as well if you are in this same boat. So with that being said, just like I said before, just be authentically yourself. Just create memories. Just record your everyday. If anything, this can be a timestamp on life for you later on down the line. Something that you could look back on when you're 90 years old, 100 years old, if God willing we make it to see that age. you know but yeah, just be authentically yourself and keep on recording. Just turn it on. You won't know unless you try. And this is my attempt, and this is me holding myself accountable to trying. So with that being said, hey me 50 years from now. All right, y'all. Peace.